y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is the pot of gold, and if y'all want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. Hey y'all, so welcome back to my channel. So y'all, I already done my brows, so we're gonna just jump straight into the eyeshadow. So doing this look, y'all, I used the Juvias the Warrior palette, and I also used the ColourPop palette in Honey. So my first shade I used was the Kano shade, and I'm taking that shade and I'm just packing it into my crease area. I really like this palette too, y'all, and these are my favorite looks to do. I like to do neutral shades and nude shades, stuff like that. So I'm just taking that and blending it out. And I also used a MAC shade too, in brown script with this look. So I worked with about like 3 or 4 eyeshadows on this look, y'all. So I'm taking my Wet n Wild brush and I'm just packing the color on, and you'll see me use about probably like 3 to 4 brushes. I like to use multiple brushes when I'm doing my looks. So I'm just taking that Kano shade and just packing it in and just blending it out until I get the coverage that I like with this look. And I just go from eye to eye and just keep packing it on and blending everything out. So that's what you see me doing here. And y'all, everything I use on my brows will be in the description box below. Everything that I use in this look will be in the description box below. So y'all, right here, this is why I take the brown script shade from MAC, and I pick this up and I pack it into my crease, because the Kano shade, I really like that shade, but I felt like it was just blending in with my skin tone. So I picked this up, the brown script shade. That's another eyeshadow, one of my favorites. I keep that in my kit. I like to use that on pretty much all skin tones. I really like that one. I feel like you can't go wrong with that shade. But I just picked that up and add that into my crease, and it just like warmed up the look a lot. So I just going back and forth on both eyes and just laying that into my crease and blending it on. Just kept packing it on, and I was going back and forth between both shades and with both brushes, and just packing it on and blending it out, packing it on, and just blending it out until I got that coverage that I was looking for, and until I got that the perfect shade that I was looking for as well when it came to those eyeshadows. Just building up that color until I like what I saw. So I'm just adding little by little and just blending it out. And that is my Wet n Wild brush. I like the eyeshadow brush and the Sony Akashic brush. Those are brushes I had for a long time, but I still, those are two of my favorites. I use those, and I use a lot of Morphe brushes as well. So right here, y'all, I'm taking my Morphe brush, and I'm blending in. I picked up the chocolate shade from out of the Warrior palette in the color Mino, and I'm just adding that to my outer corner of my eye. And I like to pick the eyeshadow up like on the flat side of the brush and use the point of the brush and kind of blend it in to the crease of my eye, if that makes sense, and just kind of like blend it in instead of like just laying it all down flat and try to blend it in. I just kind of work it from like the inner eye, the inner corner of my eye to the inner part of my eye. It just really depends on like what look I'm going for, because sometimes I'll just pick a lot of it up and just lay it down flat. But I wanted it kind of smoky, but then when I started getting it, it was turning a little too dark. I kind of stopped and lightened it up a little bit. But yeah, I just took it from the outer corner and just blended it in. So it was kind of like, you know, using like the less is more kind of technique, working it from the outer to the inner. You pick up, you know, you lose more of your eyeshadow shade by just starting on the outer and working it in. You can just go back and forth and pick up what you want. So I just started it like that. And then I'm just going back and forth still with blending those shades out, so like the lines won't get too harsh. So I'm gonna just be going back and forth, blending everything out. And that Sony Akashic brush is a really good blending brush, because I had a MAC 224 brush. I lost it. I don't know what happened to it, but I cannot find it. And that MAC 224 brush is a really, really good blending brush. But I'm just using the Sony Akashic brush for now. So I'm just blending everything in. So right here, I'm taking this Morphe brush. It was actually a clean brush. I don't have no product on this brush, and I'm just going back and forth and like blending everything out. So making sure all the there's like no harsh lines, and I could just like fuse all those colors together. So that's what that clean brush is doing for me. Just kind of like fusing all those colors together, just blending all those harsh lines all out, which is a clean brush. So right here, y'all, I'm about to cut my crease. I don't know the details on this brush, and it's really not even a favorite cut crease brush. It was just, I attempted to use it, but it's pretty old and like the bristles was all messed up on it. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna eventually switch that brush. But I'm using MAC Pro Longwear in the shade NC42 to cut the crease. I do like using that product because it dries fast and it gets tacky on its own. So I do like using it, But y'all, I am gonna try some different eyeshadow base to start cutting my crease with eventually, y'all, because I'm using my good concealer on this and I don't want to keep doing it. But anyway, y'all, so I'm attempting to cut my crease, and I'm actually liking the way that it was coming out, so I'm just taking my time and cutting that crease. And this is another brush, y'all, I got from Hobby Lobby, a painter's brush. It was 50% off when I got it, and it has been working good for me when it comes to doing this cut crease thing. So I'm gonna keep working with these cut creases, y'all. So the same with this eye, I'm just calling it out. Then I like to go in and kind of drag that concealer down, just so it could let me know what it's kind of like giving me a little guide. And then I go back and kind of just like fill it in. I don't have like a routine and a technique on it yet because I'm still feeling my way through it. But so far it's been working for me, and this brush been working too. So right here, y'all, I'm just taking my flat brush, concealer brush, and I'm just blending out the rest of that concealer, taking off the excess, and just helping it get a little tacky by patting the rest of it out. And like I said, for Longwear, it dries pretty fast, so I didn't really have that much to take out. So right here, y'all, my lid shade is the shade Queen Bee from out the Honey palette by ColourPop. I really like this palette, y'all. It's all shades of like yellow and a few nudes in there. Oh, it was so pretty. That gold just like popped on my eye. I really like that shade. And it's my little nickname too, Queen Bee, y'all. So I really like that gold. It's one of like my favorite golds, really, because it's not too gold, like that bright charging, gold that doesn't look good against, browns and blacks. So I really like this gold. Packing that all in, y'all. And I'm using two Morphe brushes. I use like the fluffier one to kind of just place that eyeshadow all over the lid. Then I go back in with like the smaller flat one, like the smudger brush, to get closer to the line with the rest of the eyeshadow. And like I said, I really like the way this eyeshadow just laid down. It rarely gave me any fallout too, so that was another good thing that I liked about this palette. So y'all, I put my liner and my lashes on off camera, and so I'm back doing my foundation, and I'm applying the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and I use the shade NC50, and I'm using a Real Technique brush. I don't know what number this brush is, but it came in the holiday collection. That's all I do know. It's pretty good. I actually just started using it too. I haven't really used Real Technique brushes. I've been sleeping on them. I don't know why. But anyway, y'all, I'm just buffing all my foundation in. Like I said, y'all, I like to kind of just put my foundation on, just kind of like lay it on the skin, then go back and kind of like press it all in. And I do take a while to put my foundation on, because I really like to like pounce it into the skin, like press it all in there, make it look like silk and just like, oh, a second skin. So I do take a long time with my foundation. Like, what's y'all favorite part of makeup? Is it doing y'all brows? It's y'all skin? Like, let me know. So right here, y'all, I'm doing my concealer. I do use sometimes like 2 to 3. I'm using the ColourPop concealer, I believe, and this is the shade I want to say is medium deep. And y'all don't have to do this, you know, wear a lot of concealer, but I do. Like I said, I like the coverage, so I'm just putting my concealer on, and I do use the sometimes like a shade that could be maybe like 2 or 3 shades lighter than me, like right under the eye, because I really want that highlight, you know, effect, the highlighted effect, that extra pop under the eye. And then I like to go under and use a concealer that matches probably my skin tone, or maybe that's, you know, one that's like really close to it, or maybe just maybe one shade off, so that it can have something to like blend with, and that my contour you know, meshes well with it as well. So I'm just putting my concealer on. And I'm just blending everything in, y'all, with my Real Technique beauty blender, and it is it's a damp beauty blender. I actually like this pink one too. I don't know if this pink one is made a little bit different from the orange ones, but for some strange reason I believe that it is, because for some reason it's just a whole lot softer. So I go back and forth between my beauty blender and also my brushes, but for the most part a beauty blender like does the job for me. So I'm just blending everything in, y'all. y'all, I just love these two foundations. I mean, these two concealers blended together. The ColourPop and the MAC 24 Hour Smooth Wear. They blend so good together. It almost leaves like an airbrush finish. Like, I really, really love those two. Those are like my top two favorite concealers for the moment. I really need to order some more from ColourPop, but that blend that I'm getting, I really, really like that. So I'm just blending out my forehead. And again, I use my foundation brush too to make sure that everything is being blended in as well. I go back and kind of use whatever's left on that brush and blend all of that in too. Just so everything is just meshing and looking like one. So I'm doing my nose. So right here, y'all, I'm setting with the Midnight setting powder in the shade Banana. Still a favorite. I just need to pull it out and use it more. I forget all about it since I got that Sasha Buttercup, but I still like this one. I'm gonna start using it some more. And I only use a little bit of this one because I feel like a little bit of this one goes a long way. So I don't use as much of this one when I do use it. So I'm just setting everything, all of my highlight with my setting powder. Everywhere I put that concealer, I'm just setting it. Setting my brows too, y'all, because my skin gets oily. And I really like a matte finish. I like my face to look dry, extremely dry when I have my makeup on. Not like a unpleasant kind of dry, but you know, I just like it to have like a really matte finish once I'm done with my makeup. I don't like a dewy finish. So y'all, now I'm just contouring. I didn't do a cream contour. I just stuck with everything powder. And I'm using a black Radiance contouring palette in medium deep. And this is a MAC brush that I'm using. It's actually pretty good for contouring. And even like a good powder brush too. So I'm just contouring my face out, and y'all know I told y'all I like a really good strong highlight and contour. I definitely like my cheeks to be really, really chiseled because I have a fat face, y'all. So I just try to like chisel everything out, okay? So right here, y'all, I'm just bronzing up my face a bit. I'm putting some bronzing powder on top of that contour. just warming everything up a bit. So now I'm just setting the rest of my face and blending out some of that powder with the MAC Mineralize powder in the shade Dark. Now it's time for the highlight. I'm just putting on some highlight, y'all. And I'm using the shade Gold Deposit by MAC. I wanted everything to be gold and shiny. And the only thing about Gold Deposit, you have to use more than what's expected for highlight. And I know y'all, I like a lot of highlight, but Gold Deposit just doesn't do it for me on that first run. Like, I have to add more because it's like it just blends so well with the skin. It's just not a strong highlight. So I had to add more, of course. So y'all, I'm doing my lip. I'm doing using MAC lip liner in the shade Nightmoth, one of my faves. And I'm just lining my lips. And I'm also gonna add the lipstick in the shade Diva. That is one of my fall favorites and one of my winter favorites. I really love this lip combo. Y'all check it out if y'all looking for a fall favorite. You will love this lip combo. So y'all, this is it on today's look. Let me know how y'all like it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all.
Okay, y'all, this is it on today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Give me a big thumbs up if you did. All the products I use will be down in the description box below. Comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notification bells. Follow me on Instagram, BlendedBeauty _ by Brittnie. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, BrittnieBlanks. And until then, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.